Welcome back. Have you ever wanted to create something or move forward in your life with a project and then had a belief that held you back? These beliefs limit our ability to move forward in life, and they inhibit what we can be and who we can become. So how do we get rid of these annoying limiting beliefs? Well, Byron Katie is an amazing woman, and she developed a process that helps us identify those limiting beliefs, find the truth in those statements, to see how they're affecting us in our lives, and be able to push past them and move forward in truth. So I hope that you'll enjoy this simple process of getting rid of those limiting beliefs. Hi, I'm excited to share a tool with you that I learned from Byron Katie. She is a powerful thought leader and healer and teacher, and you can find her more information about her at byronkatie.com. But one of the things that she gives us is a tool to help work on our beliefs. There are so many beliefs that are running the show in our lives. We have these thoughts and we give energy and power to it. We buy into it. And these thoughts change our outcomes, and they change our possibilities, and they shape our future. And oftentimes they're not true, and they're not helpful, and they're not really how we want to live our lives. So I want to share her little worksheet that she's put together on the process of questioning your beliefs and being able to really get to the bottom of it and find the truth. So in your life, think of something that you believe that's not serving you or helping you in my life. So for a long time in my life, I believed that I was not good enough. That was something that governed a lot of my decisions and my actions, even my relationships. So the first question she asks you to think about is that statement true? Is it true that I'm not good enough? Well, I know in those moments in my life, it feels true. If I didn't win something, if I didn't succeed at something, if I didn't create the relationship I wanted, it felt true. I'm just not good enough. But then she asks a second question. Can you absolutely know that that is true? Well, then you really have to dig deep, because absolutely is a strong word, right? So can I absolutely know that I'm not good enough? Well, good enough for what, right? Good enough by whose standards? Good enough in what realm? Who's quantifying this? Who's the final say on this? I mean, no, I can't absolutely know that I'm not good enough. I just know that's how I feel. And that's the thought I'm buying into. Well, as you dig deeper, she asks you a third question. How do you react and how do you feel when you believe that thought? What happens to you? Well, I can tell you what happens to me. If I am in that moment of believing I'm not good enough, I shut down. I quit taking risks. I actually even avoid people to a degree because I don't want to be judged. I don't want to be compared to somebody else. I feel my energy level changes. If I don't feel good enough, even my posture changes. Right? My shoulders are hunched. I'm looking down. I'm not feeling good. If you think of images that come to your mind, usually when I'm believing that thought, I remember every single time I wasn't good enough, right? You remember all the failures, all the things that you didn't succeed in. And I feel shame. I'm ashamed of that I'm not good enough. So my outlook with life definitely is dimmer. So the questions go on. These are so good. So then she asks us to look at who would we be without that thought. Well, if I didn't believe I was not good enough, then I would assume I am good enough. And if I am good enough, then, gosh, the world would be endless with possibilities, right? I could seek out any relationship I wanted. I could try for any job I wanted. I could love with my whole heart when I wanted. I could be free. If I believed I was good enough, then I'm just free to be me. There's no more cause for pause or doubt or concern or holding back. If I am good enough, I'm free. So the final step then is to take that thought and to turn it around. And this is so powerful. So as we look at that thought, instead of thinking I'm not good enough for the world or whoever I thought was judging me, what if I turned that around and said, I'm not good enough for me? What if I'm the biggest critic I have? What if I'm my biggest judge? Well, that's good news because I can change that, right? But that's a possibility that maybe the truth is I'm not good enough for me. And I need to start loving myself. I need to let go of those unrealistic expectations. If we turn that statement around again, then another possibility is that others aren't good enough for me. And now I'm the one judging other people. Well, how does that feel? Is that a place I want to be? Is that something I want to do? And oftentimes we look at other people through the same lens that we see ourselves. If we feel like we're not good enough, then we're looking around judging whether other people are good enough. So that thought is something I can work on and change. Another belief as we turn that statement around would be, I am good enough. I am. And how does that feel? To believe that thought that I am good enough. That's amazing. That's liberating. That's freeing. So I get to choose. I get to choose what I'm going to believe, what I'm going to buy into, what I'm going to adopt as my new thoughts. This is a great tool for your mental body. This ability to really look at and analyze and go through the process of refining your thoughts, figuring out if they're even true. If you can change your thoughts, you can change your life. So I hope you enjoy this simple wholeness hack of challenging your thoughts, and that as your thoughts become true and clear and pure, that you are more free to live your life whole. Thank you so much for watching. If you click on the link below, we will send you a template that you can use to go through this process again and again in your life as limiting beliefs come up. We want you to know that at the Wholeness Network, we believe in you. We know you're capable of great things and that you have a great purpose in this life. And we're excited to get tools in your hands to help you accomplish all that you are meant to achieve here. So click on the link below. We'll send you that video. Today we worked on helping you identify your thoughts and knowing what to do with them. Join me again tomorrow and I'm going to share a tool to help you calm your emotion and achieve your best life.